All right, welcome you guys. I'm so excited to be here sharing something that is such a huge part of my life in so many ways. My name is Caitlin Johnson. I am a Gold Ambassador here with Q Sciences. And you have been invited onto the Zoom or to watch this recording because there might be something that someone says tonight that brings you value, inspires you, provides a solution you're looking for, something you were praying for, or just some information for you to sort of have on the back burner in case it is ever a need in your life, your family's life, your community's life, right? So I am a former teacher and I actually look forward to that. I get excited all day because I used to stand in front of people. Yeah, they were 15, their voices were dropping or they were crying over a breakup or something like that. But I used to stand in front of them and I felt like I had a purpose. I was able to share things that would possibly set them up for a better future. And that's exactly what I get to do when I do these little 25, 30-minute calls. I just remind myself, I used to wake up every single day and do this for 6 hours straight. So I get really jazzed to do this. So I was a teacher for 8 years. That was what I always wanted to do. I wanted to show up and serve. And that was where I felt like my talent lied. My husband and I got married. My husband is an incredible entrepreneur. He is an appraiser who created his own multi-million-dollar appraisal company. On a business plan, which was a white sheet of printer paper, and he has grown that. He also has his realtor's license. And I see a lot of similarities between the real estate world and also, what I do here as a direct sales partner with Q Sciences. We are parents of two boys. My youngest is just over a year. My oldest is 6. And unfortunately, when my 6-year-old was born, I was still teaching. I was juggling maternity leave, which has no set pay, by the way. And then sadly, my older brother died by suicide. And so it was this weird spot, right? Because you have this new life and then you lose a life that you had known your whole life, right? And I started researching about mental health at that point because I do understand that genetics play a role. We are not doomed to our genetics, the environment, and honestly, what I found was a lack of substantial, consistent, proper nutrition also triggers things, but they don't have to be triggered. So for my precious little baby boy, and in honor and memory of my brother, I became a mental health advocate. And through that, got certified as a digestive health specialist because of the gut-brain connection. The other thing that allowed my husband and I to do was really get out of the rat race, get out of the 9 to 5. I quit teaching. We moved onto a boat, which sounds super fun, to winter in Key West, right? But it's also super daring and was super stressful. Can you imagine like packing your whole life into a boat? So I was researching at the time CBD. And luckily, I met an amazing human through social media. Her name's Tara Truex. She's a very special friend, but at the time, she was just someone who knew more than me about CBD. So I asked her all these questions, and luckily, she steered me in the direction of something called Fuse. And it has been my number one go-to product for over 3 years now. As soon as I started taking it, I was less reactive. Guys, I don't know if anybody can relate, but when I get super stressed out, I get angry. And it's not something I would go to bed proud about, right? I would actually go to bed and be like ashamed about it, which would further dig me into that anxiety spiral, which would then further make me angry. And this just helped me take the edge off, where I was showing up as a better mom, a better wife, and ultimately a better business owner. Because about 3 months into taking this, I was like, I can't keep this to myself. I got to figure out who this company is that even makes this. And so since then, the year I started sharing these products in 2019, the company grossed $51 million, a very humble amount. They were ground floor. It was a lot of cutting our teeth on what it means to be a business owner in direct sales. And then fast forward to last year, and they doubled that, 100 million in sales. And so this is an opportunity for setting up the infrastructure of what we're calling global distribution centers. So many of us have wanted to make an impact. And then especially when we were at home, I chose to be at home. I chose to quit teaching before we were all made to be at home. But a lot of people like the idea of location freedom. And so there are several of us that are just sharing about this company. And because of that, the growth and the momentum is insane. It is Q Sciences, the company, is predicted to quadruple this year and is very much on a solid business plan to become $1 billion business. And I'm very proud to be a part and just one of the distributors who is able to share the products. But before I was out there sharing with the world about this company, I really wanted to understand the people behind it, because where I spent my money as a customer mattered to me, and whose pockets, to be quite honest, it was lining. So I was pleased with the person who sold me this off her website. She's an incredible human, and she had already vetted Mr. Mark Wilson and Mr. Jake Spencer as two mentors in business, period, business, with integrity. And that means a lot to me. And then I got to meet them and have experiences with them that completely back that up. And I just want to share with you real quick, Mr. Mark Wilson, sure, he's cool. He's an NFL winning, retired Super Bowl quarterback. He was in real estate as well, a developer. And he retired and he went to go play golf every day. And he thought, is this really what I'm going to do with my life? When I lay my head on the pillow at night, I want to impact and allow one person to have had a better day because I existed. And he thought, well, how can I do that? And that's where he got into the world of nutrition and supplementation. And he partnered with an amazing doctor that I can't wait to tell you about on the next slide. Then he thought, well, if I can help people's finances, because I don't care how much of this I drink, if I can't pay for the gas that's going in my car the next day, I'm going to be stressed. So he decided to offer it in this industry, so that people like me and people like Mary, who you're going to hear from, people like Brooke, could work from their phones. Let me just scroll a little bit and mute whoever is unmuted. Okay, there we go. We're good, you guys. And so he actually contacted a consultant by the name of Mr. Jake Spencer, and they had such a unique, special, powerful, smart collaboration that now they are both co-owners of the company. So we have our CEO and founder, Mr. Mark Wilson, and our president, Mr. Jake Spencer. Like I said, they partnered with a doctor. That Dr. Stephen Kimberly is a gatekeeper. You know, I would love to be like crafty and set up an Etsy shop and sell online. But number one, I don't have time. And number two, I'm not crafty. Where my passion lies is just like Mr. Mark Wilson, helping people feel better because of my background and the experiences I've had to go through with my family. And so I love that he creates all these products for us, and he creates them based on all the research that is current, because science doesn't stand still. Our bodies are always changing. Our bodies get exposed to different things. And so as a former senior editor at WebMD, he was very much used to researching things. And then he also, in addition to being an MD, a conventional doctor for many, many, many years, he became a licensed naturopath because he thought, I'm going to help these people that come to my office, but what if I'm able to provide them with something that allows them to just keep their body in homeostasis, how it was meant to thrive, you guys? So many of us just take it as normal. We're so sluggish all the time, or stressed out all the time, or in discomfort all the time. And so he created this incredible, incredible product. It was his baby, and it's adaptogenic herbs for hormones. And when he met with Mr. Mark Wilson, he was like, if I partner with you, I want to be the gatekeeper. I want to make sure we have the best of the best. And I also want to make sure that all our products have an edge. And that's what I love, because when I'm sharing with people about the full spectrum hemp, I can say with complete honesty and confidence that you're not wasting a cent on this, because it fully absorbs. And that's how all of our products are. Plus, there's several ingredients in one that work synergistically together. So you actually never need a lot of a whole thing. And he is constantly innovating. This is our newest thing. It is Q Guard gummies. My son gets off the bus and asks for his vitamin because it's a yummy gummy. So I am super, super thrilled that they are constantly innovating and adding things to our website for me to share with people in case it could be helpful for someone that I know. Now, I'm going to ask my friend Mary. She's become my friend. We chit chat all the time on Messenger. Literally, you will not know anybody sweeter than her. She is a mama of 6. She's been in this industry for a long time, but she calls Q her home now. She's just busy, but she can share these products with people because of the experience she's had. And so I've asked her tonight just to share something that she uses from the Q Sciences line that she loves and why. So Mary, I'll hand it over to you for a minute.
All right, thank you. So yeah, I like Caitlin said, I'm a busy mom to 6 little ones. My oldest is 9, and then they go down from there. So pretty close in age and pretty young. So I'm busy, but I ran into a place after having each of my children that wasn't fun. I had postpartum anxiousness and sadness, and after my 6th, I was desperate to find something to help that not happen. I had tried everything before with my other children, and eventually it just led to prescription medication. And so I had heard and seen Caitlin and Krista, my friend, sharing about these products. And I had somebody reach out and say, you need to try this. It might help you. And I thought, why not? Like I said, I was just desperate for some sort of change in my situation. And so basically I got into this because of that, because as soon as I started taking it, I felt a difference and it just kept getting better. And this was only weeks after having my newborn. And so I was just floored. And I thought, there's no way that I can keep this to myself. I have to share this, and I have to help other people feel this good. There is an option out there. And so after feeling what I felt, going through what I went through, and seeing the values that this company has, I just couldn't not be a part of it. And so I've been a part of this company for since February. And it has been the best experience. The community and the products, of course. My favorite products that are helping me the most are our core vitamins, our chill, and our fuse. And I'm just super excited to share about them. And I can't wait to just continue my journey and helping others.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Nothing makes my mama heart more happy than to know that in that time period that is so, so difficult after having a baby. And you guys, post-pregnancy, postpartum nutritional depletion is absolutely a real thing. Those babies take everything out of our bodies as it was designed to be, and it's a beautiful process, but us mamas have got to refuel. And yeah, so having a full site of self-care products, it's incredible. And I'm so glad you found the things that work for your body, because we have over 50 products in our suite and more coming out. And so my story is very similar to yours, Mary, where I'm taking something and I want other people to know that there's hope. And it's really that simple. So she talked about the full spectrum hemp. We also have broad spectrum hemp, and then a whole line of nutraceuticals, which is just to say these are supplements that are micronutrition, meaning all the vitamins, minerals, amino acids, herbs, things that we should be getting from our food, but for several reasons and research reasons, we're not. A whole fitness and weight loss line, these awesome sublingual vitamin sprays. I was talking to a neighbor of mine who is also a customer, and she was saying, I love the vitamin D spray because it's not another pill I have to take. So she takes our core vitamins, which I'll go over in a minute. And she's like, I just love being able to spray all day long. We have a kids line, which is near and dear to my heart because my son, he's on a behavioral health journey. He actually started using the Fuse as well after I had such a good response with it. And it helped him sleep through the night, which he had never done for like the first 3 years of his life. And now we have a full kids core product. It's a powder. He takes it in a little shot glass. Yes, I'm winning Mom of the Year. My husband's always like, why are there so many shot glasses out? What were you doing at 2 p.m. today? I'm like, no, honey, it just looks medicine. But it's his vitamins and minerals, prebiotic, probiotic, anti-inflammatory, and elderberry. Then we have this full collagen matrix, this whole vertical that came out, liquid collagen that you take. It's so powerful because it's not just one type, and it's not a powder with a bunch of filler in it. There's also creams, face creams, and body creams that go along with that one as well. And then Mary mentioned something called Chill. It is incredible. It is part of our terpenes line. Our terpenes line are the extracts from plant. So think about your essential oils, like lavender oil that relaxes you. The part of that is super powerful is the terpenes, and being able to just ingest safely the most powerful part of an essential oil, you'll feel a difference like Mary did. And then like I was saying, that hormone balancing, the product that Dr. Stephen Kimberly loved and was so passionate about. We have clean energy, we have detox things, and then immune support, which is always so important. So I've already talked about the full spectrum hemp. I just wanted to show you all the ways that you can get cannabinoids from hemp in your body. And you can have them as full spectrum, meaning exactly how the plant was created, or you can have them broad spectrum, which means all the THC is completely pulled out. And you can see the benefits here at the bottom as far as overall wellness and a calming sensation and healthy immune response, healthy inflammation response, and boosting your focus. That's another thing that my family needs. We're all either in school or entrepreneurs, so we need the focus. Leaf creams, roll-ons, and then you can also, this you put under your tongue, because that's a super effective way for it to absorb in your body. And it has this special technology that, like I said before, allows 100% to absorb. That's 70 times more effective than anything you're going to pull off a shelf somewhere, or from Amazon or something like that, just because of the technology behind it that allows your body to be like, oh, this is water. Let me go ahead and absorb that, because normally it's an oil. The core, I believe Mary mentioned this, and this has like over 60 ingredients, all put into 3 different bottles. And then the bottles are then separated out into these cute little AM PM packets that have sayings on them. Makes it super easy. This is how I finally got my husband on supplementation, because he can grab this and he knows what to do. It's labeled. And so this is, like I said, all the things you should be getting from food. It allows your body to detox. It supplies your body's gut microbiome, which I'm super passionate about, because that's connected to hormones, that's connected to immune system, that's connected to mental health, that's connected to your brain health. And it also has anti-inflammatories in it. And it's about to get a facelift. It's adding digestive enzymes to it. We have a product called Digest Now, and it's being added into our packets. And that's super exciting, because when you are eating the nutritious food, the digestive enzymes like break that down, so your body can absorb it and then also get rid of the rest that you don't need. So it's wonderful. And then real quick, I can't not mention our fitness line, which is actually so much bigger than just products. It is an app that is now free for any customer who orders on an auto ship, or if you're a new customer, orders that $150. We have tons of stack packs that equal $150. And this is just an example of what's in them. The shakes, there's a vegan and also a whey protein option. The greens detox you and give you energy. This is our broad spectrum. I was drinking it. I don't know what it's on here. There's one called Calm, which if you're like ever needing to calm down, if you take the chill and the calm, you're good to go. And then we have this awesome supplement called Trim, which is really good for curbing appetite and metabolizing and blood sugar and things like that. So I love that this app is just value added on to the products that you're already needing for your body, because you get personalized workouts, You get to talk to the trainers all the time. There's a whole meal method that goes along with it that allows you to meal plan by groceries, access to Jenny, our nutritionist, and just that accountability. Accountability is huge. If you can go into your phone on your app and be like, I drank all my water today, I did my workout today, like that's going to keep you going. And so it's just little habits every day that build on this healthy lifestyle. And we have the supplementation to support that as well. The last thing I'll share before I talk about the business opportunity side, which may or may not be for some of you, but like I said, as we are building this infrastructure globally, and as we are coming into a time that additional streams of income are a necessity for a lot of people, I wanted to talk about the quality assurances, because if you already supplement and you don't have your hands on what process that those supplements went through from the ground up to make it into the bottle that you're taking it out of, this is what I felt confident giving my kids these because of. That was a confusing sentence. Sorry. This allowed me the confidence to be able to give these things to my kids because of everything that's in there, the allergens that are tested and how the production is. And like, there's even, if you're so interested in this, there's even a podcast that explains the plant, the facility that creates the supplementation. I just love that transparency. I love this little barcode on all of our hemp products, so you know exactly what is in it, what your kids or you are getting, and everything's clear. So you make sure that if you're taking time and energy and income to purchase something to put in your body, you want to know that it's clean and good and effective, right? And that's what that showed me. So you heard Mary's story, you heard my story. We were customers. We were getting, rewards where we could get free points. That's what this little diagram shows you. As you have these shipments come to you every month, just like you have to buy groceries all the time, you're going to want these certain supplements to be in your body at all times if it's helping you feel good, right? So as those orders process, you're getting points. And you can get tons of products for free. You're getting customer support from the person's website as well as the company. And then an easy order management system that's only going to get easier as this company continues to grow, as far as like being able to just hop on your phone and order quickly. Preferred customers actually get the same pricing as ambassadors. So I'm an ambassador, Mary became an ambassador. And what that means is that we wanted to make an income. And when we pay that fee to be able to make an income, it brings about a whole bunch of things. So to us, it was a super good value. You can listen and you can see if you agree with us, but we have an app on our phone that helps us run our business. Location freedom was huge for me. I started this business on a boat. And we also have the MyQFit app for free. A lot of us love that lifestyle of being strong and confident and healthy through physical movement. We also get free shipping on our products. And we have ambassador support through corporate and through these organizations that are opening up globally. It gets us the website. It gets us the website that we can, if a friend is needing something, if someone you met on Facebook is needing something, you have a link once you join as an ambassador to send them. And then from that link, they can order, or if they want to make an additional stream of income, they can also become an ambassador. So we also get free products or free rewards for products as well. So to me, it made sense. My experience as a customer is so great. I wanted to give that experience to other people, along with all the other benefits. So I highly suggest, if you are looking at any other way to partner with a company to earn income, that you vet the compensation plan and you ask all the questions and you get all the answers. I like to keep it simple on these presentations here. There's a 10-minute video that explains in way more depth each way that someone is able to be paid by being a distributor and ambassador with Q Sciences. That website that you get, if anyone goes on and orders, you are able to receive a percentage of commission for doing your part, which was sharing that these products exist. And you don't have to know anything about them because all of the information is in that app that you also got for that fee, right? And you just send them the information and you allow them to decide if that's something they want to order. So there's percentage commission, and also every single product has a point value. Those points add up. And when they hit a certain amount, 300, 600, 1500, then you get a set paycheck. And those are shoved out weekly, which is really exciting. There's team commission. Many people just choose to have a website that people order products from. Some of us like to create organizations of other people who open their own e-commerce site. And from that, we're mentoring them, and all the points through all of those websites, they all add up and become a monthly team commission. But that also does get paid out weekly. There's bonuses attached to both of the sides, whether you're just someone who's sharing products or whether you're someone who is building an organization, a global organization. And so you can see at the bottom, there's numbers. There are numbers because it's set pay. There's no average here. If you have this many products move off your site or off your organization's site, and or then those add up to a paycheck. It's truly awesome to be able to sit down with my husband and financially say, this is how much I'm being paid out this week, because these are my numbers that I see in my back office on my app on my phone. Okay, so this is the full compensation plan, because I want everybody to have a full disclosure. It goes way higher than what was on the last slide. You can see down here, and this is actually, it gets expanded as soon as people hit these ranks. They're going to keep expanding this. So here's more information about it. And like I said, and ask the person who invited you here for the full 12-minute video that explains each of these boxes so you understand and have a basic understanding of how you would be being paid. At this point, I'm going to invite Brooke. I've known Brooke for a hot minute. Brooke is incredible. Brooke joined this organization. I saw her on here earlier. Oh, there you are. Yep, you're unmuted. I saw her, or I met her like literally yesterday, because she decided to become a business owner partner here with Q. And I just wanted to invite her on tonight. She is a mom. She's got experience in the medical field. She has experience in this industry. And I just wanted her to share what part of becoming a business partner that so far, you know, she's fresh, that she has enjoyed about partnering with Q. So Brooke, I'll let you take it away for a minute.
Thanks, Caitlin. Yeah, guys, sorry. So as Caitlin said, I'm Brooke Nelson. I have been with Q only for a couple of weeks. I have came from a health and wellness company previously that I was with for a couple of years. The main reason I really came to Q was because I wanted to make a difference, not only in my life, but in my team's life. And I didn't want that dependent upon the ranks my team was hitting below me. I felt like my success was very weighted on how people below me was doing. And I wanted my success to be what I was doing and not people. So I joined Q for that reason. Their comp plan was set up so more people can win and grow. And not only that, but Q has amazing mentor support. Ever since I've been here, I've spoke with top leaders on Zoom calls. I've had one-on-one sessions. And not only that, but they teach you the skills to really implement and be successful and grow. And you can take that and also help your team as well. So it's very duplicatable. And it's just honestly the best system to really help you grow as a person and get to where you want, whether that's financially or wherever your goal is. Mine personally was to end with a house at the end of this year, and I'm definitely on that way of getting there. So I've really loved being here so far, and it's definitely been proven to be a lot different than the previous companies I've with mentorship and the systems in place. So I'm super excited.
Awesome. That was so power pack punch in a minute, which I appreciate because we're running up on our 30 minutes here. But I love that you touched on the fact that we have onboarding and training. When anyone partners, you get that one-on-one access to a mentor who's going to customize a business plan based on your hours, based on your family's needs of what income you want to bring in. It's a plug and play system. Whoever invited you tonight is not the one doing the most talking, which isn't that great that you have access to these calls where you can just invite people and see if it is something, you know, no one's asking you to buy a product. No one's asking you to join. You're just getting information and you would be doing the same thing. And so you're truly earning while you learn. And that's why as we focus on the newest people, it's really fun. And like Brooke said, helping our newest people win and make an income. I've already talked about all the tools. And she mentioned the mentorship, which I love. Mary mentioned the values of faith, family, friends, fitness, finances. Going back to finances really quickly, one of our bonus programs, it's not to get you on the hook for something else that might end up costing you money sometime. The second someone joins as an ambassador, it is free access to a financial coach. They help you eliminate debt. I got about 5 tips for repairing my credit just yesterday listening to a financial coach that we have access to for free. And we've also set up life insurance that turns into a retirement policy as to entrepreneurs. So there's just lots of ways that they can actually, there are people who their business plan is to make $250 or $750 a month. That's what they need to cover an expense, and that's worth it to them. But you guys, by talking to a financial coach, this person who makes steady $250 a month, she has helped, the financial freedom movement has helped her pay off $12,000 in debt. Okay, so that's the power I'm talking about here with having this as not only a bonus program, but the coaching available to you, because they mean what they say. Remember, I talked about the owners and their integrity, finances, fitness, friends, family, faith, everything that you are coming, like Brooke said, everything you're coming here, you might be coming here for, there is a system set up and in place. So I'm going to let you guys go for the night. I just want to tell you, whoever invited you or saying this recording is going to follow up with you and just see if you were able to watch this whole thing, see if there was any value, if there's anything you needed more information on, because there is so much more, and help you get plugged into that part of the community, whether it's as a customer, as a referral source, as someone who's just thank you, no thank you, or you're ready to do this. You're ready to be a business partner, and you would set up a business plan with your mentor after you joined their organization. So I'll just leave it with this quote. I always do. We are having a lot of fun here, creating a billion-dollar company, putting Q Sciences on the map. This might be the first time you've ever heard of Q Sciences, but I guarantee you it will not be the last. And we have next week, for any new ambassadors that join on, we have a virtual option if you're not in the Orlando or Central Florida area, where all of a sudden you'll be getting like secrets into what's the vision of the company, and you'll be getting training and all sorts of things. So we have a place to plug people in right away, so you know exactly what's going on and what you're doing. So thank you again, Mary and Brooke. I can't thank you guys enough for taking time out of your night to share your stories. And I will get this recording out to anybody who needs